welcome back to another episode of Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2020 with the New Hampshire Wildcats. And I called an audible as I started simming through the season, and I decided to sim right up to conference play. Reason for that is we just sort of, I don't want to say we steamrolled. I mean, 12-4 is not a steamroll, but we hit a bit of a bump down the stretch. We were only 4-3 in our last 7, but prior to that 7 games, we had basically handled our conference without any trouble at all. We ended up finishing first in the conference, 12-4 in the conference, 19-8 overall. St. Francis finished second, Florida Atlantic, and Idaho State. Columbia finished in the cellar at 4-12, 6-21 overall. So I just played through the whole season because things were going really, really well, and I didn't want to stop and play a game in the middle of the season and then have to come back and play more stuff, or play more games, I should say. So sorry, I just got distracted there by a message I got. So 12-4, ended up in first place. Let's take a look at the team stats, and you can see that we had a couple of good performances. Scotty Rosen was just fantastic. His first season with the Wildcats, 18 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, just over 2 assists, and just over 1 steal per game. If you look at his game logs, he only had 5 games all season where he scored less than 10 points, and in 3 of those 5 games, he scored 8. So he was just a bucket short for us. Had back-to-back 34-point games here in January against High Point and then or McNeese State and then High Point. Has been strong his last 3, 24 points in his last game, 21 and then 19 prior to that. So he's just been absolutely fantastic for us this season. Llewellyn Barkley still turns the ball over a ton, but the assists are up. He's still shooting really well. Calvin Webb had his best season. Carter Roy, pretty good season as a freshman, just under 10 points a game. And then Alex Burks had a nice season, averaging 6.5 and 6.5. We didn't get much from our bench, especially outside of Pylusic and Lavin, but that's fine. Most college teams don't go more than 7 or 8 deep, so I am fine with that. On the recruiting front, we've got interest from a couple of 3-star players, Alton Bryson, Jimmy Tan. We have, I want to say contracts, scholarships out to both of them. Bryson, a 6'6", 228-pound forward out of Coopville, Washington. Really good inside and pretty average across the board. But, if I can get somebody who's a bunch of C's across the board and a B overall, I'll take it. Right now, we're 8th on his list. But facilities are important to him, and we've got B facilities, so that's a positive. And then Jimmy Tan out of South Dakota. We're number 2 on his list. And he's not quite as good. Some C's and some D's in there, but still inside he's got some good. He's got some ability on the inside, and his high school stats are pretty good, 16 and 6, and we're number 2 on his list. So beyond that, we do have, we have a lot of players, a lot of people who have some basic interest, but those are the 2 we're going after right now. We've gone and visited them a couple of times, talked to them, pretty regularly to try to generate some additional information. Let's see. Anything else? I think these messages are all gone. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I think it's just time for conference tournament play. So I don't think we are playing in the first round. Nope. Jacksonville, San Jose State, Lafayette, McNeese State, High Point, Sacramento State, and Quinnipiac, and Seattle. So we'll sim through that and see who we play in the second round of the tournament. I don't know that I'm going to play the entire tournament here. I might play, you figure you're going to have 3 games, right? We'll have quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. So this episode might be a quarterfinal matchup against Seattle, and then a semifinal matchup if we beat Seattle, and then the next episode will be conference championship and tournament. presumably, I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself here a little bit, but if we're able to win the conference tournament and we go to, the NCAA tournament, or if we don't go to the NCAA tournament, we get a bid someplace else, we'll do that next episode too. I'd rather not play more than 2 games in an episode, or these episodes will just take forever. So we are going to be playing Seattle. Let's take a look at their scouting report. They're actually, that's weird. They're actually favored to win in most of the, whatever the simulations look like. They were 15-13 on the year, 8-8 during the regular season, in the conference tournament. Wow. Okay. So they think that Seattle's actually better than us pretty much across the board. And we're going to need a big game out of Scotty Rosen. Lee Callahan is their big scorer. He's their best player. So Calvin Webb's going to have his hands full. But let's get to this one, shall we? Oh, shoot. It's not what I wanted to do. Stop. Oh, well, we won. Damn, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, well, apparently I can't stop it. So it looks like we're going to be playing the semifinal and possibly the finals tonight. Let's look at the box score. I didn't mean to do that. That was dumb. So we won handily, 81-64. Scotty Rosen led the way, 22 points, 6 rebounds. Llewellyn Barkley, 19 points, 6 assists. Carter Roy, 13 points. And Pilusic with 13 off the bench, hit 3 3-pointers, 5 steals, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Filling that box sheet, Albin Pilusic. We shot 50% as a team, 33% from behind the arc, and we were 9 of 10 from the line. Their big player, Callahan, 19-9. Moore with 11, McLean with 10. They shot 40%, and they were actually 8 of 16 from behind the arc, and they shot 23 free throws to our 10, yet we still ended up winning. So that works. It wasn't what I intended to do, but it works. Let's take a look at who we're playing now. San Jose State. And same deal. They're expected to win. Their best player is Fernando Davey. They went 9-7 in the conference, 18-11 overall. This one's a little bit more even here. They have 2 quote-unquote advantages. We have 2 quote-unquote advantages, and then there are 2 ties. They score a little bit more than us, but they give up a little bit more than us. We're a better rebounding team. Their best player is this Fernando Davey, 11 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3.7 assists. So we're going to be playing San Jose State. We're going to actually play it this time. It sims the rest of the games. All right, so we are going to go to AI control, and we're going to get to this. As San Jose State comes all the way across the country to play at Lundholm Gymnasium. Mike Doctor and Fernando Davey in the backcourt. Nate Marvray, Frank Tourney, and Sammy Henry make up the front court for the Spartans. Balanced scoring. All the players between 9.5 and 13.5 points a game. For the Cats, Llewellyn Barkley and Scotty Rosen make up our lethal backcourt. 30 points, 8 assists, and 6.5 rebounds a game between the two of them. Carter Roy, Alex Burks, and the senior, Calvin Webb, make up our starting lineup. So let's get to some Conference R semifinal action here. San Jose State wins the jump, and I believe they turn the ball over. A lot of passing here early on by the Cats. Shot in the paint is good by Barkley. 1 out of 2 at the line for San Jose State. Turnover by the Cats. UNH leads 2-1 early on. Shot by Webb was blocked. Missed 3-pointer by the Spartans. There's a 3-pointer by Burks. Give UNH a 5-1 lead. Make it 7-1. Good start here early on for UNH. 9-1 as Webb goes in with the finger roll. 3-pointer by the Spartans. Barkley's fouled, and Webb hits another one. He's got 6 here early on. UNH playing a zone. Missed 3-pointer. Another jumper by Calvin Webb off the glass. He's got 8 early on. 15-4 UNH as Rosen hits that one. That's his first bucket of the game. 2 free throws by San Jose State. And that is a block that goes out of bounds. San Jose State trails by 9. That was Burks who missed a 3 from the top of the key. 2 missed shots by San Jose State. UNH gets the ball. 3-pointer by Barkley is no good. Midway through the first half, we are up 15-8. Let's make that 17-8 as Pilusic hits that shot. 3-pointer by San Jose State gets them within 6, and then a fast break layup brings them within 4. Another turnover by the Cats. Offensive rebound again by San Jose State. Missed another offensive rebound by San Jose State. And they turn the ball over. And Rosen's called for traveling, and it's a 4-point UNH lead with 9 minutes left. Lavin turns it over, and San Jose State lays it in. They get 2 more layups on turnovers by the Cats. San Jose State's looking to take the lead here as they are on a 9-0 run. 3-pointer by Rosen from the top of the key. We needed that one. 2 free throws by San Jose State. We haven't gone to the line yet. There's another jumper by Rosen. He's got 7. Down low to Webb. Kicks it back out to Rosen. Hits another 3. 5-point UNH lead. Turnover by UNH. That's 6 turnovers already. Missed 3-pointer. Barkley gets the rebound. Webb misses it. San Jose State gets a free throw there to bring them within 4. Webb misses that one, but he's fouled. UNH gets the ball back. Webb misses that one. Barkley for 3. Llewellyn Barkley from the wing. Webb misses both free throws there, and San Jose State cuts it to 5. Burks misses that jumper. Another offensive rebound by San Jose State. 28-26. Now 31-26. Rosen comes back with a 3 of his own. 31-28 now. Rosen misses that one. Another missed 3-pointer. UNH turns it over. 31-30 with a minute left. Lavin gets 1 out of 2 at the line. Cats have the ball on a 2-point lead. It's now a 5-point lead as Barkley hits a 3. San Jose State comes back with a 3 of their own, then another 3 by UNH to put them back up 5. And that will do it for the first half. So a bit of a wild one. A lot of runs there. We'll start with San Jose State. They were led by Marvray, who had 7 points, 3 rebounds. Davey added 6. Henry with 4. Tourney and Doctor both started and didn't score. They got a lot of production off their bench. Williams had 5. Sanders with 3. Perry, Ross, O'Hanlon, and Green each with 2. So that's 4, 7, 12, 14, 16 of their 33 were scored by the bench. On the other side, it's all about the starters, as it is for UNH. Scotty Rosen led the way with 13 points and 3 rebounds. Llewellyn Barkley, 11 points, 5 assists. Webb, big first half for him, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists for the big man. Burks, 1 of 5 shooting at 3 points. Roy played 11 minutes, had picked up 3 rebounds and 3 fouls. Alvin Pilusic hit a jumper, and Lavin hit a free throw. Kamana and Irwin both played and didn't score. So we shot 51% from the field, 53% from behind the arc, and we were only 1 of 5 from the foul line. On the other side, San Jose State only shot 37% from the field, 4 of 13 from behind the arc, and they were 9 of 12 from the free throw line. They had 5 offensive rebounds. It felt like they had a whole lot more than that. We're actually out-rebounding them 16-15. Each team turned the ball over 7 times. So let's see if we can hold on here in the second half. We have the ball to start. Down low, and that's 2 free throws by Rosen. Put us up by 7 here early in half number 2. Offensive rebound, and O'Hanlon is able to score there. San Jose State gets it back, misses the shot. Lavin turns it over. San Jose State then turns it over, and then it's turned back over by UNH. 40-37. Wildcats in the lead. 1 out of 2 at the line for Burks puts us up 4. There's a jumper from the elbow. Rosen hits that one, giving him 17 now. 43-41 as the teams trade baskets. Rosen with another jumper. 2 free throws by Rosen. Now gives him 21 of the 47 points. Lavin throws that one down with the right hand. 49-45 is the score. Lavin misses that one. Missed three-pointer. Rosen misses the bunny. UNH switches to a man-to-man. Offensive rebound by San Jose State, and then a foul called. 4-point lead, 13.5 left to go. UNH with the basketball. Rosen with it at the top of the key. Gets it to Burks, who sinks the jumper. 6-point UNH lead. Llewellyn Barkley misses the 3. Lavin misses the rebound and then misses 2 free throws. And it's 51-47. Rosen misses another shot. Misses another shot. Offensive rebound. Another shot is missed. And then the putback by Calvin Webb. 6-point lead. Lead's been hovering between 4 and 6 most of this half. Lavin takes that one into the paint for 2. 1 out of 2 at the line. 7-point lead. Three-pointer is knocked out of bounds. UNH gets the ball back, though, and they turn it over. Missed three-pointer again. And that's another missed three-pointer by Carter Roy. Hanging on to a 7-point lead here. Neither team can buy a bucket at this point. Lavin gets 1 out of 2 at the line to extend the lead to 8. And then San Jose State comes back and hits a 3 to bring them within 5. We hit a jumper to get us within 7. Or get us up to 7. Three-pointer from the corner. Carter Roy. Bang! 61-51. 10-point UNH lead. 2 at the line for Irwin has extended the lead to 12. A turnover here by San Jose State. We get the ball back. 2 more free throws at the line by Irwin. It's now a 14-point game. San Jose State's able to break the streak there, and it's back down to 12. Barkley had a layup and traveled. 1 out of 2 at the line. 4:55 left, and we're up 13 as Burks knocks that one down. Three-pointer from the top of the key is no good. Rosen misses that one. 11-point UNH lead with 3.5 left to go. Missed three-pointer by Rosen. UNH switches to a zone. There's a jumper, and it's a 9-point lead with 3 minutes remaining. 2 missed free throws by Webb at the foul line, and San Jose State hits another shot. It's now down to 7. Webb is able to go up strong with that one. Three-pointer by San Jose State cuts the lead to 6 with 2 minutes left. A three-pointer by UNH gives us a 9-point lead and a little bit of breathing room here with 1.5 minutes left. 2 free throws by Barkley has extended the lead to 11. And that should just about, as Rosen missed 2 free throws there. Hits a couple there to put us up 10 with 40 seconds left. And that's going to just about do it, as UNH is going to hold on here in the Conference R semifinals against the San Jose State Spartans. We win 81-66, and we will move on to the Conference R championship game. Let's take a look at the stats. So for San Jose State, they were led by Mavre, who led the team with 14. He was the only player in double figures. Davey, 3 of 10 from the field, 8 points, 7 assists. Henry was 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks. Doctor had 5. Tough shooting night for him. Tough shooting night for Tourney as well. He had 4 off the bench. Green and Williams each with 7. Sanders was 6. O'Hanlon had 4 points, 4 rebounds. Perry had 2. Ross had 2. And for the Cats, they were led by Scotty Rosen, who had 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Stuffing that box sheet, Scotty Rosen. Llewellyn Barkley, 16 points, 9 assists, and more importantly, only turned the ball over twice. Really, really nice game from our junior point guard. Webb had a double-double, 14 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists for the big man. Burks had a bit better second half. He was a plus 20, 8 points, 8 rebounds in this one. And Carter Roy hit a couple of threes in that second half to give him 6. Lavin had a really nice second half for us, 8.7 rebounds off the bench. Pyluzik had those 2 that he had in the first half, and then Irwin hit 4 free throws for the Cats. We shot 49% for the game, 10 of 22 from behind the arc, and we're only 55% from the free throw line. San Jose State, 39% shooting, even worse from behind the arc, 7 of 25. So we hang on and win the Conference R semifinal matchup, and we will take on Florida Atlantic. So before we get to that game, let's see how we did against Florida Atlantic this season. So Florida Atlantic, we beat them 64-50. Did we play them at all? I think that was the only time we played them, right? Yeah. So let's take a look at that box score real quick. Florida Atlantic, we beat them 64-50. In that game, Rosen had 21, Webb had 15. Wow, 15 and 13 and 4 blocks. They only shot 30% from the field. Rollerson was their big scorer, but he was 6 of 19. Murdoch was 1 of 11. So defensively, we played pretty well in that one. So let's look at the report here. Again, they're expecting Florida Atlantic to come out on top just based on whatever this is based off of. They were 10-6 in the conference, 18-11 overall. Lower scoring team, but better defensively. They don't shoot the ball well at all. They only shot 41% on the season, 28% from behind the arc. So they don't shoot the ball at all. Shoot the ball well at all. They got to get it done from. They got to get it done defensively. Apparently, Chris Rollerson averaging almost 19 a game for them, and yeah, so that's gonna take us to the championship game against Florida Atlantic. So let's get to that. All right, let's play this championship game and see if we can bring ourselves home a conference title and an automatic NCAA tournament berth. Let's go to AI control. The Florida Atlantic Owls, 18-11. Their starting backcourt consists of Roy Clyburn and Chris Rollerson. Rollerson is their big scorer, the only one averaging double digits at 18.9 points a game. Their front court, they're senior heavy, 4 seniors and a freshman in this lineup. Lindsey Murdoch, Rufus Solomon, and Johnny Dwiggins make up their front court. For us, it's the same starting 5 we've had all season, as we've been really lucky with the injuries. Llewellyn Barkley, Scotty Rose in the backcourt, Carter Roy, Alex Burks, and Calvin Webb, the senior, in the front court. So let's get to some championship basketball here. Had to get a drink. Let's get to it. Florida Atlantic goes to the line, hits a couple of free throws. Webb misses 2 free throws, but we get the rebound. And Llewellyn Barkley ties it at 2. Turnover by the Cats. And we get a bucket there as Scotty Rosen lays it up and in. Florida Atlantic with a 3. Rosen gets 1 out of 2 at the line to tie it at 5. So jumper from the top by Barkley is no good. Florida Atlantic with another 3. So they come in shooting 28% from behind the arc, and they've hit a couple of 3-pointers already. Webb hits that one, bring us within a point. And that shot is hit by Roy from the baseline. 10-9 Owls early on. There's a missed shot by Florida Atlantic. And a turnover by Scotty Rosen. 2 at the line by Rollerson. Webb goes strong to the hoop for 2. Turnover by the Owls. Shot from the top of the key. Barkley drills the three. 14-12 UNH. Missed three-pointer by Pilusic. We get the offensive rebound and another three by Pilusic. This time it's good. Florida Atlantic comes back, hits a three of their own. They have a chance to tie it here or take the lead. They don't. 2 free throws by Barkley give us a 4-point game. And Rosen is out of the game. I wonder if he's in foul trouble right now. Florida Atlantic hits a bucket there. They're within 2. Deep three by Pilusic is no good. Couple of free throws by Lavin give us a 4-point lead. We get the ball back. 1 out of 2 at the line by Irwin gives us our biggest lead of the game at 5. 2 more free throws, this time by Kaumona. Another turnover, and then we turn it right back over. Hit a 3-pointer, and it's a 4-point game. Webb in the paint for 2. 6 points, 4 rebounds for our center. 6-point UNH lead midway through the first half. Turnover by the Cats, and a layup by Florida Atlantic. And another turnover by the Cats. Missed shot there. We get the ball back. Webb hits 2 free throws finally. 29-23 UNH. Missed 3-pointer. We get the ball back and lay it up and in, and it's a 9-point game all of a sudden. Bucket for the Owls. Missed 3-pointer. They try to get the lead to 5. They're not able to. There's a 3-pointer by Carter Roy. Drills that one, giving him 5 here in the first half. A 10-point Wildcat lead. Carter Roy back in the, Scotty Rosen back in the game. And a layup there by Burks gives us a 12-point advantage. Florida Atlantic scores. We turn it over. 8-point UNH lead. 10-point UNH lead as Scotty Rosen picks up his 5th point of the game. Yeah, he had 2 fouls early on. So 8-point lead. Turnover. It's now down to 6. Another turnover. It's now down to 4. Missed shot by UNH. 39-35 as Roy misses that one. Missed 3-pointer offensive rebound by Florida Atlantic. They drill the 3 and they're within a point. Missed shot there. Florida Atlantic looking to take the lead, and they're able to with a couple of free throws. We had a 12-point lead. We're now losing by a point in the last minute of the first half. Bucket by Florida Atlantic puts them up 3. Lavin misses a shot. Florida Atlantic looks for the last shot of the half. They don't get it. We come down. Half-court shot is no good. So we had a 12-point lead. We're now trailing by 3. Rollerson with 21 points, half of Florida Atlantic scoring, 7 of 13 in that first half. Solomon had 6, Murdoch and Clyburn each with 2 off the bench. Kittles had 4, Cleaves with 3, Nelson and Rivera with 2. Linney played, didn't score. They shot 50% from the field, 5 of 13 from behind the arc, and 7 of 9, 78% from the line. For the Cats, they were led by Webb, who had 11 points, 6 rebounds. Llewellyn Barkley, 7 points, 3 rebounds, only 1 turnover. Scotty Rosen with 3 personal fouls in the first half limited him to 11 minutes and only 5 points. Carter Roy had 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Lavin, Pilusic each with 3. Kaumona had 2. Irwin had 1. We shot 46%. We're only 3 of 10 from behind the arc. So Scotty Rosen's going to have to pick it up in the second half for us to emerge victorious. We do get the ball to start the second half. Rosen's not out there. 2 free throws by Florida Atlantic, and we're now down 5. There's a bucket by Barkley to bring us within 3. And Florida Atlantic gets it right back. Another basket for us as we trade baskets here early on. 1 out of 2 at the line. It's a 4-point game. Missed shot. We get the offensive rebound, though, and then turn it over. 49-43, Florida Atlantic. 49-45 as Carter Roy hits that one. We get it back, And Pilusic gets 1 out of 2 at the line to bring us within 3, but then Florida Atlantic hits a 3. We get a 3 back from Roy, and it brings us back within 3. Missed shot there. Chance to tie it or get within a point, and we do get within a point as Pilusic is able to score. Florida Atlantic misses that one. Missed shot as we attempt to take the lead, but then they turn it right back over. And we retake the lead as Rosen goes in with the two-handed flush. He's in the game with 3 fouls. Florida Atlantic up by 1. Missed jumper by the Cats. UNH gets the ball back here. Rosen misses the jumper. Cats get it right back, though. Burks hits 1 out of 2 at the line to tie it at 54. Florida Atlantic scores right away to take a 2-point lead. We get the offensive rebound. Shot from the top of the key by Barkley is no good, and it's 59-54 as they hit a 3-pointer, and then Barkley comes back and drills a 3 of his own. We're down 2. Lavin goes in with the monster jam to tie it at 59 with 11 minutes left. UNH with the ball, tie game. Rosen misses the 3. Scotty Rosen stuck on 5 points in this game. Full court press being put on by Florida Atlantic, and they get the bucket to take a 2-point lead. Rosen misses again. 2 missed free throws, and Rosen has to be pulled as he's now got 4 fouls, and we trail by 4. Jumper from the baseline by Lavin is no good, and it's a 7-point lead. This is not good. Turnover by the Cats. 8 minutes left. We trail by 7, and our best player is on the bench with 4 fouls. Missed 3-pointer by Lavin. We get the ball across half court. 2 free throws by Roy, and we trail by 5. Turnover. 1 out of 2 at the line by Burks. It's a 3-point game. 2 free throws by Florida Atlantic extends that back out to 5. Turnover by the Cats. Rosen has it, misses the shot again. Scotty Rose, a 3-pointer by Florida Atlantic, gives them an 8-point lead with 5.5 left to go. It's not looking good for our championship hopes as they hit another 3. 1 out of 2 at the line. We get it back. 1 out of 2 at the line, 9-point lead. Turnover there. Can't afford any turnovers. 4 minutes left. We trail by 9. Carter Roy turns it over to Scotty Rosen. Rosen hits 2 free throws to bring us within 7. And they hit 1 out of 2 to make it an 8-point game. Another missed shot by Rosen. This is Scotty Rosen's worst game of the season. Not a good time to have it, as he hits a 3 there to bring us within 7. Florida Atlantic looking to kill some clock. Barkley misses the 3. They get a couple of free throws, and that's going to just about do it here, I think. 80 to 70 here as Florida Atlantic has really taken it to us. We had a 12-point lead early in the first half and just weren't able to do anything with it. Wow, it's going to turn into a blowout. We're losing by 14. We lose 84 to 70 in the championship game. That is really disappointing with how this season went for us. So I think we're on the outside looking in for an NCAA tournament berth. We may end up in a different tournament, but that's really disappointing. So they were led by Rollerson, who had 30. Murdoch with 12, Solomon with 10, Cleaves with 9, Kittles 8, Nelson had 3, Rivera with 2, Linney and Harrington played and didn't score. For us, Scotty Rosen only played 22 minutes with those 4 fouls, 10 points, 5 turnovers, only 3 of 12 from the floor. One of his worst outings of the season. Barkley had 13 and 5, Webb 13 points, 8 rebounds. Roy had a nice game for us, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Burks had 3 points, 4 rebounds. Pilusic with 8 and 5. Lavin was 6 and 5. Irwin had a point, and Calmona had a couple of free throws. So that's disappointing. So let's go ahead and we're going to sim ahead now and see if we make a tournament. Yeah, that sucks. I was pretty confident going into that tournament that things were going to look up for us, but not to be, as Florida Atlantic comes into Lundholm Gymnasium and upsets the number 1 team in the conference in the championship game. So it's now in the hands of the voters. We are 21-9 on the season, 12-4 in the conference. We won our conference, so we will be advancing to conference, I guess Q is where we're going to be next season. But it would be nice to have a tournament to look forward to here. So I got to sim through the rest of the higher level conferences and we'll see what happens. All right, so let's get to the selection show. This is going to be loud, so I'll have to edit this post. All right. I don't suspect that we're going to get in, but let's see. Yep. Welcome to the tournament show. Thank you. Thank you. March in college basketball. I'm really looking forward to that this year. All right, let's see. Omaha and Western Carolina, Montana State, Louisiana Tech, Georgia, Mississippi, San Francisco, Little Rock are the play-in games. Tennessee versus the winner of Omaha, Western Carolina, Kentucky Air Force, Grand Canyon against Butler, Cincinnati, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Wisconsin, Dayton, Washington, Virginia, Arizona State in the 7-10, and then Minnesota, Michigan in the 8-9, a Big Ten matchup there in the first round. St. Louis, Villanova versus Southern Illinois, Oklahoma against Florida Atlantic, so that's where we would have landed. North Carolina State versus Nicholls State, Pittsburgh, New Mexico, Memphis against the Georgia, Mississippi winner, Marquette versus St. Louis, Alabama, Arkansas, Maryland, Baylor. In Tampa, I'm guessing this is the South, Creighton versus Penn State, Iowa State, Troy, Indiana, Alabama State, West Virginia, St. Joe's, St. Mary against San Francisco or Arkansas, Little Rock, Arizona versus Lipscomb, Iowa against UConn, Georgetown against Syracuse. A Big East matchup in the first round. And in Phoenix, Purdue versus Montana State or Louisiana Tech, San Diego State, Hawaii, USC versus Northern Kentucky, Tennessee Martin, Auburn, Cal, Oregon, Pac-10 or Pac-12 matchup in the first round. Showing my age there, calling it the Pac-10, Pac-12. Kansas, Arkansas State, Texas Tech, LSU, Utah State, Gonzaga. So we did not make the NCAA tournament. Let's see if we got a tournament bid. We got a couple of emails. We did. We were invited to the AIT tournament. So we will be taking on Virginia Commonwealth, who's in Conference B at 15-14. Let's take a look at Virginia Commonwealth. They are led by Tim Allen, the tool man, 9.7 points, 3.2 assists, 1.7 rebounds. Their leading scorer, Ben Shelton, 11.3 points per game. They do not score a lot, and they don't shoot the ball well, but we just played a team like that just put up 80 on us. So they had they beat Iowa this year. They beat Wisconsin this year, a couple of top 25 victories. Oh, yeah, that's something I wanted to show you guys. So this is going to be our first round matchup in the AIT, which will be next episode. But I wanted to show you a big upset for the Wildcats this season as we traveled to Champaign and we defeated the Illinois Fighting Illini 76-75 down in Champaign. You can see here we're trailing by 6 at halftime, and we ended up pulling it out 76-75 against our best win so far in our 3 seasons as we beat a Big Ten club. So that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode will be, I guess we should do recruiting. I haven't really looked at that much lately. I got excited about playing the games, so let's scout these guys live. Hopefully I don't lose them. I have a feeling I may have missed out by not getting more involved in this, but I was excited about playing the game, so I went through the entire tournament without doing any recruiting, which was stupid, but it is what it is. So I'll deal with it. So that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode will be the AIT tournament, hopefully more than one game as we start off our conference or our AIT tournament against Virginia Commonwealth. Hopefully we can make a run there. If we can, great. If not, we will move on to the off season. So, guys, as always, leave me your thoughts. Let me know what I should have done differently or what you would have done. If there's any team you want to take a look at, I'm more than happy to do that. As always, leave a like, subscribe, and until we talk again, everybody take care. Bye-bye. We'll be right back.